All right. My PC here just tells me that I got online. I'm just waiting until YouTube refreshes and the first of you will drop in the live chat until I will start the session. So now we have a latency of around half a minute and it's the Q&A session. So if you have any questions about music, about guitar, about anything happening right now music-wise, you can drop it in the chat. The first part of the stream, I will be here for you, talking to you guys if you want to know anything. And after that, I will continue with E standard. Since on Monday we started with drop tuning, I will now start with standard tuning. Hi Milbrook, hi Sonal. I got some very good news concerning my breath. I think it's getting better. I'm having less issues with coughing in the evening and in the morning. So I'm recovering great concerning that matter. I still have some problems with my focus, being tired and having some pain in my arms and in my legs. So yesterday I was riding my bike and for 20 minutes I had so much pain in my legs, like I was getting sick again. So apparently this virus has affected my limbs and my head more than anything else. But apparently my lungs and my heart are still doing great. I still have trouble to play guitar while standing, which is why I take a rest again today to play sitting for you, as tomorrow is another show with my band, OVERSENSE. And I don't want to exaggerate it today, since I really need my energy to be able to perform with my band. And fingers crossed, I will do it, since I will be working in the morning. I will be waking up at 5 a.m. working. After that, I get into my car. I drive fast to the train station in my hometown here where I live. Get into the train to catch another train to Hamburg. After that, I will check in the hotel, get to the venue, do the sound check, play the show, be at the merch booth. I just forgot to script something to eat. But I guess I can eat something on the way. So this day will be a 5 a.m. to 1 a.m. day for me. So after this sickness, I have very much respect for it, and fingers crossed, I'm doing okay. I just have to plug in the power supply of my laptop, and then I will just see what questions you are having. Sorry about that. Tuner pedal. Always works. So, I'm just quickly checking for questions. Hi, everyone. Hi, Adeline. Hi, Tom. Hi, Marco. Hi, Jackson. Hi, Angel. Hi, die Oliver. Hi, Aurora. Hoffe, es geht dir wieder gut. Habe ich ja gerade erklärt, es geht einigermaßen. Hey Ferry, hi Louis. What was your first guitar? Asked Aurora Le Volsi. It was a no-name guitar. It was a Quintos Fat Strat model, which was a model from my local music store. You can compare it to a rather cheap Squier. But I still love the sound of the guitar. It's at my parents' home, so when we will move out of this flat to get something bigger, once my boyfriend has found his first job, because he graduated in the end of April, he got his PhD in math, which is so amazing. We might be able to reorientate, get a bigger flat, so that also we have more space for us, since this was like a good thing here as students, but now since we both have jobs, we might be able to afford something bigger, which isn't so much more pricey than this one, because living here is pricey and having more room isn't so much more pricey anymore, if this makes any sense to you. And so I'm really looking forward to have more space for that. Is there still some noise going on? No, this is something else. So there's noise from outside then. Not more. Marco, ihr habt's auch hinter euch. Dann drücke ich die Daumen, dass ihr es nicht nochmal bekommt. Any more questions? Okay, chat refreshed. Maybe now we have something. Hello, Jassy. How did you ever get into using Ibanez guitars? It was the first guitar I actually fell in love with. Like, when I started playing guitar with my first Strat model, I noticed rather fast that this guitar isn't of such great quality because I also had friends who did play guitar, and whenever I grabbed their model, which was a Jackson, for example, it felt better. And so I was wondering, maybe it's not my capability to play bad or good. Maybe it's just the guitar that I need an upgrade. And my parents told me once I have learned something on the guitar, they are also willing to buy me something more expensive than just a 90 euro guitar. And so I stepped again into the local music store of our town, and there was just one guitar that caught my attention, which was my black and red Ibanez GRG 250 BK DX BKF, like that. And there wasn't any other guitar I wanted. I wanted this guitar, and this was my first Ibanez, and I felt home. I really loved the neck. I loved the tone. I loved the appearance of the guitar. And so I got stuck with Ibanez, and I still have that guitar. I love it so much. And once we move to a bigger flat, I will hang it on a wall. And this guitar means so much to me. And so I stuck with Ibanez because they so convinced me at first sight. It's incredible. My normal guitar that I now do is the AZ. I do love the RG neck of the Poplar Burl guitar I have right now, the natural looking one, a little bit more. But the AZ has such a great overall tone that you can just adjust to the song. And since my band is using a lot of different tones, a lot of different tunings, and also a lot different like atmosphere, the AZ is the perfect model for me. Also because it has the same color as my hair, but this is just a stupid joke. After I found out this is literally the perfect guitar for me, because also Daniel from Ibanez Germany explained to me that the model is called AZ because it's designed to play any genre from A to Z as a compromise. Like, it won't be the best guitar for metal, it won't be the best guitar for funk, for blues, or for acoustic stuff, but if you get an overview of everything, it does better than other guitars that are kind of designed for one specific genre. And so this is something so important to me, that I have one guitar that can basically do everything, which isn't maybe great at one specific thing, but great at many things. And I can identify with this. Since I'm also a person, I can do a lot of stuff. I'm not a professional, like a total professional at something, but there are so many different interests I have. And so I also feel connected to that guitar at that matter. If you knew then what you knew now, what would you have chosen for a first guitar? Definitely an Ibanez. Definitely an Ibanez, but it doesn't matter what I know, because my parents have the money and I don't have the money. Maybe I would have told myself, go to more jobs, earn more money so that you can afford a better guitar. But I would definitely get with an Ibanez now that I know that. Okay, chat refreshed. You got fired for your first job, Edlin. Why? What happened, girl? But I mean, there are so many jobs. You can find something, I think, rather easy again. What was the most difficult solo to learn? I don't know. I think guitar solos in general are much harder to me than rhythm guitar or complex riffs. I think it's not a guitar solo, but something similar. It was the tapping patterns of E1M1 by Doom, especially the last one is very tricky. Very, very tricky. Was ich zurzeit gerne höre, Equilibrium, wie immer. Thumbs up, Alexander. Whenever you're able to tour in the USA in the future, hopefully, is there any place you would like to play at? I think the Whiskey A Go-Go, for some reason, I think. I really like the smaller clubs because you can see the people more. Like, I don't know what it is. I don't even feel like I have the need to play in a stadium. I mean, of course, it would be cool to have the feeling that so many people enjoy your music and want to have a great time together with you listening to your music. But I feel like at the smaller clubs, you get the chance to see like maybe everyone, and you can just smile at everyone, showing them, hey, it's so great you are here. And also, when you're at the merch booth, you are also able to talk to the people. Now, imagine that a stadium of people would check out your merch or wants to talk to you. This is kind of really stressful, and you cannot like spend so much time with each person. And what I always see is people really appreciate it. Thank you. When you spend the time and answer the questions. And so if you just say hi, 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 yeah, signing, signing, signing at the stadium, or just playing a club, a smaller club, and you can actually chat to the guys that love your music, it's so much more worth it. And when you move, Jassy, you need somewhere with a massive garden for our outdoor video. Stuart, this is nothing I have thought about. You're a genius. Damn, this is so easy. Like, I'm not used to having a garden, and this is like the perfect setting, and I can even then use my power supply and even have a better sound. Stuart, thank you. I didn't think about that. Like, yeah, I totally need a garden if it's affordable. If it's affordable. Like, here, it's expensive, but we will see. Yeah, the OVERSENSE European tour starts tomorrow. I'm very pumped for it. Would you want to live in a city or a town? Definitely, like a city, not necessarily downtown, but near a city. Definitely. I feel like I need life around myself. I do appreciate calmness, but the calmness of small villages will drive me crazy at some point, because everything is sleepy there, you know? There are some houses, maybe some people will go out for a walk, maybe there is a small parade because the local firefighter team is having a party, you never know, but I really enjoy having life around me, and I don't feel that in a smaller village or town. My chat has again refreshed. I don't know where we stopped. There. Okay, which brand will you suggest for a beginner like me? Ibanez. Always go with an Ibanez, because they also have amazing cheap guitars. I have also done a video about that. 200 versus 2,000 euros guitar, and you can just see that the 200 euro guitar by Ibanez is doing such a great job. Du hast einen guten Friseur. Dankeschön. Which guitar will you be using at your concert? Of course, my Ibanez AZ. Of course, this model. There's no other option for me. I will bring a substitute guitar on tour when we are at the Nightliner, a third guitar, so that I have something I can just use if one guitar decides to stop working with the pickup and such, because when I have a guitar with a broken pickup and my other guitar breaks a string, I need a third guitar in order to have something as substitute for the substitute. And as we don't have a guitar tech, I have to do everything by myself. And so I think the best solution on tour is having 3 guitars with me. Do you grow up in a big city or a town? I did grow up in a smaller village, but we had a bigger town near us, and I always felt much more like better in the town, even though when I changed my hair color, the conservative people there gave me weird looks. Nevertheless, I like it when it's vivid around me. Have you now tested negative? Yeah, since Saturday. And on Monday it's rather confirmed with a more sensitive test. My fatigue and brain fog didn't go away. Today I had a class that I have tomorrow in math and physics, and in math and in physics I told them bye, I wish you a great weekend. And I'm like, what the hell? Like, I'm so disorientated sometimes. Like, these are phases. It's like sometimes I'm like back in normal, just a little bit tired, but then I have like some periods of time where I'm totally confused, like I don't know what's going on, or I say things, or I read out things that is like wrong. Like, for example, I have read the German name for ginger. It was written correctly, but at this moment, I was totally convinced it was written wrong, and I was like, what is going on with my brain? It's like totally crazy what this virus has done to my brain. And I've read that after a couple of weeks it will go away. I also had some colleagues that had that issue that I have, and they told me, yeah, it will last a couple of months, but I can tell you it will go away, so I just have to be patient about that. The timing is just a little bit stupid, but you cannot do anything about it, so I will take my rest. Maybe also will skip the rehearsal on Sunday. My colleague, my bandmates, they won't like it, but I have to make sure I'm healthy. And so, yeah, it's the last rehearsal before tour, but if I again get into a car and lose 3 to 4 hours that day that I can actually use to rest, it's much more better to prepare for the tour like that than going to rehearsal with this brain fog and making everything worse. Besides Brand, which guitar is your dream guitar? I have my dream guitar. It's my Ibanez AZ. The only thing I would change now maybe is exchanging the neck with the RG neck of the Poplar Burger guitar I have, and maybe would choose ebony and black and gold hardware. Cheers to Iraq. It's so great how many people we have here from different countries. It's so cool. I saw your comment on Esme's page. I'm glad you're supporting her. It's sad that such unfair situations. Yeah, you never know what happened. I think band stories are always difficult. Everyone who don't know what Andre is talking about, if you know the band Cobra Spell, it's a band where Sonja Anubis is playing, and she also has formed the band over the past 2 years, I think, and her friend Esme was in this band too as the rhythm player. And all of a sudden, I was very surprised that the band has made the statement that Esme won't be part of the band anymore, and also they will find a new drummer. And it sounded like it's a mutual decision that, of course, when a band grows and grows and gets bigger and bigger, you need to have bandmates that also can contribute the time and the effort and the money. These are all factors that at some point you need to decide, is a band for you a hobby, or do you want to be a professional about it and invest everything you are able to? It sounded like that they still remain friends and everything is fine. I don't know what really happened, so I'm very careful what I say about now, but I can tell from my own experience that I will add up after that what I can imagine what happened. This is something what Esme said. She said that it wasn't, thank you, a mutual decision, but that she was simply kicked out of the band without, just like that, and she was blocked by everyone on every channel of Cobra Spell, like all of a sudden. And she made clear that there was a problem with the creative process and being an individual in the band. That there was a person that decided what she should wear on stage, what guitar she should play, and what songs should be played in what way. Which basically cuts away every creative spot you have if you even have to like orientate your own expression of clothing and guitar playing to like another person's taste or the band's taste, what they decide for you. And it sounded rather disrespectful what Esme has said, but like I said before, I am no person to judge that. I don't know what really happened, but if it's something what Esme said on her post, it's rather really sad. It's also something I have had in my experience. I was playing in a band called Dysense. You also have the first demo of Heatwave on this channel 4 years ago, I think. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Yeah, and so I have been writing a lot of riffs and song structure. We have played our first show, and the singer, female singer, and me, we were so freaking out and hyped because this concert was so great, and also everyone was very much happy about us. They didn't expect us to be that good, maybe, because we're just a new band and this was our first show. So we were happy about this, but the bass player and the drummer weren't. And so after maybe 1 week or two, they did this conspiracy gig against me. So they were like, hey, just let us meet here and there at the bar in Frankfurt. And I'm like, yeah, I'm living again with my parents because my apartment in Frankfurt got like a big problem with the walls being wet, and this causes health issues. And so was using the train, getting 2 hours there, getting 2 hours back, just to get told, we don't want to make music with you anymore. And I was believing we're doing just a cool meetup. And the singer and me, we didn't know anything about it. but the drummer and the bassist decided to kick me out of the band all of a sudden, even though if I contributed most of the music, most of the riffs and melodies to the band. And so also the singer told me I didn't deserve it, and they just thought I won't suit to the band for whatever reason. I don't know why. And so I was also kicked out, simply as that, without any explanation. The other thing is the band split up 3 weeks later because apparently something didn't work anymore. Because if you cannot trust the people around you, that you can just be yourself or just decide your own on like the basis of respect, and a band cannot work. And so I support everyone who has experienced something like that. Of course, at some point, a band is a business and you have to work for it. Of course, at some point you have a corporate identity, like my band. We're going to the post-apocalyptic style, but this is something we all agreed on, and every one of us decided what outfit to get. And no other person, except for themselves, they all decided for themselves what to wear. We just have this current theme. And so it's so important to be friends with the people you are in the band with, that you can just tour together or be like on one spot together for a long time, because if it doesn't work out, what kind of persons are you? How will you inspire people if you don't even get along and don't have like the concept of freedom of individuality? And this is something that has really shocked me about it. Sorry for elaborating so much, but I just want to talk about these subjects because I feel like so many bands I see that might be amazing. Thank you. Music-wise, they will split up, they will have trouble because they cannot... Ego. You know, ego is such a big problem nowadays, but again, that's it. I will just scroll again. There are so many questions, I think. Your favorite Disney song from Tommy? Am I stupid? I don't know what you say about that. I don't know what you mean. Could you do a guitar pedal battle of WoW versus Whammy? I could, but I think it won't be so great. I did a small meme video where I used my Whammy instead of the WoW pedal for Kirk Hammett's solo of Enter Sandman, but apparently it wasn't received so well. Okay, there are so many questions now. I'm sorry, I have been sometimes. Thank you. I answer too long. I'm just seeing. Cheers to Argentina. Another question, guitar butt. Why the camera angle has changed for a few months like this? The problem is I do have a better camera, but it's overheating after 1.5 hours. I thought it would be a battery problem, but it also happened with the other battery. I don't have another cam of the 4K quality that my other cam has, so I'm still saving up for a streaming camera that is 4K but won't overheat after 1.5 hours. This is why I use this laptop camera, because it's stable, it doesn't freeze, it doesn't overheat, and I will make sure to have a better setup later this year so that you have a better image quality, a better angle again. But this is something I cannot change right now because apparently my main camera just don't like to be on for such a long time. Do OVERSENSE have planned to play in Sweden? We plan to play everywhere, but like I say, every time someone asks this question, you need to share our stuff. You need to share our songs on Spotify. You need to subscribe to Instagram, which is all for free. Because if you don't spread the word about us, how will anybody will know about us and book us? Like, it's so much more likely to play in Germany and Austria and Switzerland because we have some fans there, like more fans, like, for example, like in the US. And so people will book us. And the more people will know about us, it's more certain we will get to you and play in your town. So what you can do is take 5 minutes of your day. If you know any WhatsApp groups, Facebook groups, post our videos there, post our Spotify links there so that more people will get aware about us and the chances grow higher that we will play for you. Do you like to tune a Floyd Rose tremolo? No, I don't like it, but I can do it. You still have the 620. What is this? I'm bad at guitar names. Love the chill stream. Awesome. Thank you, Vincent. Hi there. Kennst du das Rammstein-Video Zickzack? Nö, noch nicht. Do you like anime? Of course. What amp did you start out with when you first began practicing? Line 6 Spider 3 at 15 watts. Have you had an MRI? Yeah, I did. Okay. Whether I had an MRI now for this condition? No, I didn't. Maybe if the symptoms don't disappear, I might have to do one. Do you listen to any tech death? Sometimes. Should beginner buy a guitar with whammy bar? No. After all, I would recommend a fixed bridge first. Can you recommend a set of pickups? No, because I always use the guitar's pickups that are built in. I like the Marcios, EMGs. There are so many great pickups. I won't specify any brand. Would you like to do a blindfolded challenge, or better not with the brain fog? I'm curious how that works. Vincent, I plan to do one again. I said I will postpone it until I drop my day job because I have so much to do, and it's like really like a huge focus I'm having when I play blindfolded, because I really have to rely on my feeling. And thank you, Jackson. At this point, I think I will do again these blindfolded challenges in 3 months, Vincent. So if you can wait till August, they will come back for you guys. Cheers to Poland. Cheers to the Netherlands. How I'm feeling? Better. If you want, you can rewatch the stream at the beginning, because I have rather talked a lot about how I'm feeling in the beginning, and I don't want to bore every other person that has already listened to it. Do you have an upcoming song cover video coming anytime soon? Yeah, I just did the Slayer cover. I also did just last week The Longing as a playthrough, so I thought it would be enough the last 2 weeks. I'm not sure if I can do something this Saturday because I still feel a little bit sick, but I'm working as good as I can, of course. Do you speak German also? Of course I do, but most people understand English, which is why I talk English. Have you tried out Blue Guitar Amp? No. Have you listened to new Rammstein album Zeit? I didn't have the time. Do you like anime? Yes. Oh. I'm a big fan of Slipknot, and when I saw your covers, I started to play guitar. This is amazing, Mr. Axe. This is really amazing. Do you listen to 3 Days Grace? I used to listen to them a lot, but not so much. You think it's slimy. There's someone who's being really unfriendly right now because no caps are allowed, and he has been now complaining that all Just the Donations comments are highlighted. Oh no, all caps, my bad. That must be because it's easy to see like the highlighted comments are by people who pay. That's weak. I'm sorry, but I have to unsubscribe. I like you, but that's slimy. Why? I'm answering every comment. Even comments that aren't super chats, if you see. And if you think it's slimy that people are donating so that I play a song, I think you don't appreciate any musician, because at some time when we take the time to talk to you, this is also like time we invest for you. And also when you guys suggest a song, it's like either you do a small super chat and I invest the time and play it for you, or I won't play anything except something I'm in the mood of. It's the same with waiters at a restaurant. If some people serve you, you also might tip them, because this is a service they offer to you. You don't have to go to the restaurant and eat there. You can also cook. You don't have to be here at the stream and listen to me play. And you don't have to want me to play a song that you like. So I just answer, or just like do play songs. I receive a small super chat. It's not like I want 10 euros, 100 euros that I play something you like. It's just a small 2 euro tip. I cannot even get a liter of gasoline right now for it. Jokes aside, because this is a bad joke right now, but just to relate. I think everyone who says it's slimy doesn't have any respect for artists. That's my opinion. You are disrespectful. And if everyone would write in caps. It's just hard to read. I read out every comment, everyone. I've answered every question everyone has asked without donating. And if you think it's slimy that I just demand a small tip, you are just a bad human being who doesn't understand anything about art and artists and support. If you want everything for free and complain about it, that I don't notice you among 150 people, I'm sorry, but get rational. That's all I can say. Are you a fan of Sublime? No, I never heard of them. Do you think females in metal get dismissed or not taken as seriously as males are? Yes, I do think that. A small story about it. Someone illegally downloaded my Slayer cover and has uploaded it as a standalone video on Facebook. And I got so many mean comments, like the guitar isn't plugged in, you just hear the Slayer song and don't hear her guitar, even though it's a guitarless backing track, like I said in the title, that all the guitars you hear are played by me. But of course it has to be the Slayer song, because a girl never can play like that. Of course she just gets views because she is beautiful and she dresses like that. Like literally, I didn't show any skin yet. You just get views because of your appearance, because you use your femininity or something like that. And there was literally also another woman who says, I'm one of the people who contributes to the fact that females won't be treated well in metal scene, that they will get disrespected and not taken seriously. And she was being serious about it. I was just there in my Judas Priest 80s metal inspired outfit. I didn't share anything about my cleavage. I didn't share anything. It was like I was completely covered in black. I just played that song in a beautiful surrounding, and I'm contributing to the fact that people cannot take me seriously. I'm like, girl, if you are being that toxic, you just contribute to the fact that women will never get taken seriously. Because why am I not allowed to dress like an 80s rocker just because I'm female, and everyone else is entitled to do that? Why do you now complain about it? Why do you do this? I'm not contributing. It's not like I show my boobs and just play a chord. I played fucking Raining Blood as accurate as I could, which is a tough song, and I did it with style. I just make sure I have a good surrounding, I have a good backdrop, and I contribute everything to artistic aspects of the video with my outfit, with the backdrop, and with the audio. How can I contribute to the fact females are getting disrespected? Girl, get your shit together. And I was just seeing on her Facebook profile that she is also contributing or wants to support refugees. I'm like, this is something so good. You are working on such good matter, yet you are on the internet and you are being so mean to a person you don't know. And on the other side, you are supporting refugees. So I was just commenting on her post. I love what you do. It's great that you want to help refugees because they are in need. It's so great. But why, if you're such a friendly person, why do you have the need to talk another person down on the internet and showing that you also have a side of you which is destructive? And by any means, if everyone is equal, why do you treat people in need like that and other people that aren't in need and just are there to play music that badly? And she was then talking to me how I could just comment that under her refugee post, that it's totally a bad light for me, what kind of person I am for saying that. And I'm like, I just don't like double standards. I don't like double moral. If you are a person that is supportive, you support anyone and you won't talk shit about anything else. So it's great that you want to help out, but if you are a person that helps people but talks shit about others, how can you deal with that mentally? I mean, either you're a supportive, truly supportive from your heart, or you're just a hypocrite. This is everything I was, and she was then starting to talk me down what kind of a terrible person I am, that everyone criticizing me isn't allowed to help refugees. And I'm like, I never said that. I said, if you are that great and want to help them, why are you so mean and talk other people down? And so this is so crazy. And there was another person on that video, again, this question why females aren't taken seriously in metal. Well, start playing in a band and maybe then you will be taken seriously in the metal scene. And then Ferry commented, I think he's also in the chat, I play in a band, OVERSENSE. But this dude then said, she still sucks. And I'm like, dude, you don't like me. Just tell me in the face you're a jealous little stinker. And this is so crazy. If you're a girl, you're just popular because of your hair, because of your face, because of your body, because of just simply being a girl. And I got so furious because I was so proud of that Slayer cover. And people said it's fake. People say they cannot hear my guitar. People say it's just because of my looks. And it's so toxic. It's never changing. I think it's just getting worse with all the internet hate here. So I'm very happy to have this live stream here because we are all positive people who have one interest, which is music. And I think this is so important to have people surrounding you that are great, that are positive, that are amazing, like you are, as you are so much more than these other people. But it just drives me crazy that even in the scene, even people that have bands, these two people who complain they have bands, they play music, how they can treat their fellow musicians in that bad way. It's just so bad. I really don't know what to say about that anymore. Have you seen Breaking Bad before? No, I never did that. No. Do you like Drowning Pool? Yeah. Can you sing and play guitar at the same time? I never tried to sing seriously, to be honest. Have you ever been to the Ibanez factory? No, I really want to do. I really want to go there, Tony. I'm just quickly seeing for other questions and then I will start playing guitar for you. Do you like horror movies? I used to, but now I'm so stressed. I think they are too much horror-ish for me. What's your opinion on Behemoth's new song? I don't listen to Behemoth, so I also don't have any opinion on their new song. Did you finish Monkey Island? I played every part of Monkey Island, of course. What's that for a question? I love that franchise. Are Floyd Roses hard to restring if you do it for the first time? Indeed. Are you a fan of Sublime? I just have answered that. I don't know them. Anything else? I'm just looking for... Oh my god, the chat refreshed again. I'm sorry, I need to scroll back. Oh my god, you guys are getting crazy. Oh my god. Okay, there we go. Cheers to Mexico. Cheers to France. Who's your latest inspiration? I don't know. That was out of nowhere, that question. My latest inspiration. I think Jassy again, because I just have seen one of her videos recently. What's your favorite type of pizza? Tuna pizza. I love the video showing all the guitars. Could you do a tour of your studio? My studio is this. This is my studio. And this laptop here. I cannot show with the cam the laptop because it's a laptop cam, but here. This is my studio. Tour done. Favorite Rammstein song? America, maybe. And Haifisch. Cheers to Brussels. If you became a guitarist for Slipknot, what kind of mask would you come up with? I have my own Slipknot mask, and I would come up with blue hair. Just because nobody will recognize me with blue hair. How many hours do you practice a day? I don't play every day. I don't even have time for practicing anymore. I don't practice currently. I really want to get back practicing again in August. Welches Lied spielst du am liebsten? Blut im Auge. How did you learn English? In school, with video games, movies, and TV series. Do you listen to modern metal? Not too much. My favorite guitarist, Orianti. Yes, I know Orianti, of course. How long have you had your piercings? This one for, I don't even know, maybe 6 years, 7 years, about that. Yes, Facebook is very toxic, Matt, indeed. The most beautiful part of you is your heart. Oh, thank you, Rock and Reviews and Equipment. Thank you. Thank you so much. I think you should get off Facebook to save your sanity. Yeah, at some point, just some people write me to on Facebook, so I have to be available there too. Anything else? Which 80s video? Okay, I don't know this. Oh, my chat refreshed again. I think I caught up with your questions rather soon. What is the cost of gasoline per liter there in Germany? About €2.15 currently here. I don't play two-pack songs, no. What do you struggle to most in the guitar techniques? Vibrato and bendings. What brand of coffee you like? Oh, that's a great question. I don't even know any coffee brands so much. I do like coffee you get on the market, because this is mostly fair trade and it tastes so much better. Hörst du auch gern Underground, andere unbekannte Bands an? Teilweise ja, auf jeden Fall. Cheers, Grüße nach Österreich zurück. Wir spielen übrigens in Wien, wenn du uns live sehen möchtest. Did you receive my email a few months back? No. I would have recalled a mail by Rock and Reviews and Equipment. So if you want, you can shoot the email to me again, because I didn't receive this email. I would have known your name otherwise. Would you ever think of going on a talent show? No, that's not my thing. I really don't like juries judging on your talent. I don't like it. Where are you from? I'm from Germany. Your favorite band? I just have favorite bands. Equilibrium, Slipknot, System of a Down. That kind of thing. You're respected by so many people around the world. Why do you still pay so much attention to toxic people? It seems the more you talk about them, the more they see it as an opportunity to hurt you. No, I don't think so. There are two types of toxic people. One type, I can actually convince them that they were just thinking wrong, and they admit they are having a bad day, and they learned not to talk to people like that. And I think this is so much worth it, that if you can convince people, they won't do it again. And this is something you can also change in them. What do we have if toxic people will just come up more and more and we don't talk to them? I mean, all they want is attention. It's clear. And sometimes you can actually do a discussion with them, and they will just see that something they did was wrong. And I mean, this is something that contributes to make the scene a better place. And I still pay attention to toxic people, because if you don't do it, how are you supposed to change anything? They are getting more and more and more. And because everyone says ignore them, they are getting more and more and more. What you can do is delete them, report them, but maybe even just try to discuss with them. And the more we focus on positivity, the better. And this is something I want to shoot. It's not talking about them. It's like understanding why it's like that, reaching out to them. Why are they doing that? And also showing with reaching out to them might even make other toxic people think about what they write. Because if you see a conversation like this, and maybe you also have that thing, you see a comment on YouTube and you are, yeah, I can totally relate to that. Now imagine another person being toxic, reading that comment from another person, yeah, I feel that. And then you read the discussion, and another person that isn't the one commenting has a different point of view, and can then read the discussion in a more objective way than the person who commented. And I think this actually helps to self-reflect actions. I always have something I get out of it, you know? I'm not wasting my time. It's always something I invest to show people what is good, what is not good, how to improve, how to see things. And so I think it's not attention to make them more aggressive, but rather to make other people rethink their action. I think this is important. Uh, okay. Spätzle. How to pronounce Spätzle? It's Spätzle. Okay. Who do you think is the most influential guitarist towards the modern music scene? I have no clue because it will be another person for everyone else. Okay. I will just see. Okay. We've been talking so much today. 45 minutes. I haven't been talking so much in any of my videos here on YouTube. So I will just maybe quit here and finally play guitar for you. And we'll start with standard tuning and hardwired. After that, no, Toast to the Devil, an original song. Why no? Why not? Then we got Hardwired, and if you want to have any other Metallica song, you can just request it. If you check out my list, what Metallica songs are available. Then we got Rammstein on Pursuit of Vikings and Under and Over It. So, let's just start playing, I guess. I will just grab my guitar. So the first song you're about to hear right now is an original song called Toast to the Devil by my band OVERSENSE. And spoilers, it also will be the opening track for our tour because we love this song so much and it's so much fun to play. The seal needs more love. Okay, we got some screen for the seal. It's always here with me. Now that I'm not standing, it's always near me. Here is the cute seal I have on my strap. This was a song called Toast to the Devil, an original one by my band OVERSENSE, which was kind of a small practice for me right now. Thank you, Jackson, for suggesting it. Our opening track for the tour. We'll be feeling so great to finally play it again with the guys. It's so cool. So the next song you're about to hear is something Metallica with Hardwired. And so we will also play, or I will play for you, The Four Horsemen, as I think Frank has suggested it too. So, Hardwired. This was Hardwired by Metallica, one of their newer songs from the latest album, I think. I think Hardwired is still their latest album. And now we have something more classic. It will be The Four Horsemen at normal speed. Hope you enjoy this one. Four Horsemen. god.
Once, it's in a twice, leave for the Christmas now. Come now, you got the
I love this song so much. It's so fun to play. It's incredible. It's really so much fun at the speed. Screw mechanics. This one is better. Sorry. But I feel like it's much more groovy at this speed. I really like it. Okay, since Gummy Bear was so crazy to suggest every other Metallica song in the queue that isn't in the queue yet, you will get Seek and Destroy. But first, I might close the request because the queue is already very long and I won't be able to play every song today. I'm not much more doing so much reaction videos. that was me missing a string. All right, so I will now do another Metallica song before I move on answering more of your questions if you want. Maybe 2 more. I will see what I'm in the mood of. Next one is someone or some song from Ride the Lightning with Ride the Lightning, the title track. Really love this one too. Funky song. Thank you. Thank you, Frank. Thank you so much for your support. Freut mich. Freut mich riesig, dass du mich so sehr unterstützt. Vielen, vielen, vielen lieben Dank. Das ist so lieb von dir. Dankeschön. Okay, I'm just quickly thinking whether I will play now for you For Whom the Bell Tolls. And during that song, after the outro, you can just start asking me some questions again, because I might then stop with the question and answer session, because I really didn't notice how much time I was speaking to you. I never spoke 45 minutes in a Q&A just like that. So I wasn't able to play so many songs today, but we could hang out a little bit more and talk more to each other. So this will be the last song I will play for you today, and then we will get back where I will answer your questions. So when you get the outro, I might then be able to watch your questions or read your questions once the song is over. So, second Q&A session after For Whom the Bell Tolls. Wrong version. This one is a little bit too sharp.
Verkaufe Produkte auf Facebook und Instagram, wenn du deinen Online-Shop mit Shopify startest. Der E-Commerce-Plattform der mehr...
I think we need Blut im Auge, yes. since we are having talk so much, I still need to play one song for you in the end. I will now do the second Q&A session. It's very hard for me to focus still. And I will play one final song for you, of course. I will always stop with a song, which will be Blut im Auge. So if you have any question, put it in the chat. I just have read one by Sarah, so I will just put that one then first. All right, Sarah has asked me in the in the chat. I was in the second week of my learning guitar process, and a friendly wizard granted me to be able to play a song as my future self, and which song I would be able to play. I think I would choose the Alexi Lyer arrangement of the Summer Presto by Vivaldi from the Four Seasons. Let me just see for other questions. If Metallica asked you to do it with them, which song would you choose? Master of Puppets, of course. I might be a little bit boring with that answer, but I love the song, and I would really like to play that with them. What is a good E standard song that utilizes the Floyd Rose a lot? Good question. I cannot think of one right now. Actually, For Whom the Bell Tolls, but it's not fully E standard. And also, I think You Give Love a Bad Name. The solo actually uses the Floyd. What do you think about Rammstein's new album? I haven't listened to it yet so much. I know there are some songs. I have listened to some riffs, but I really didn't have the time to listen to the album. I feel bad for saying that. Can you explain in which cases you use a neck pickup? I used to think that a bridge pickup is for rhythm and the neck is for solo, but it does seem quite like that. Yes, Andre. I do use the neck pickup when I feel like the notes need to sound a little bit more glued together. Back in the day, I used the neck pickup for solos a lot. But once I found out about better amp, adjustments, I also use a bridge pickup now for guitar solos because pinch harmonics and everything, they come out pretty much better. I think it's a matter of guitar, a matter of also if you have a tone knob, because you can also regulate a lot of the voicing of the bridge pickup with the tone knob. It just depends how the solo should sound like. If you want it more sharp, more hissing, I would demand to use no, I forgot the word, brain fog hitting. I would recommend the bridge pickup. If you want to make everything sound a little bit more glued together, to have this muffled kind of sound, thank you. I would recommend the neck pickup. If you do ever reaction videos again, please do one from Love Bites. Yeah, I have heard of them, but currently I don't plan to do any reaction videos. I do appreciate your donation, which helps the channel. Thank you very much. I cannot promise if I do reaction videos. Up until now, they weren't received too well. I think my community is rather more interested in teaching and guitar stuff rather than reaction videos. No whammy bar pulls right now. No. Why? Will you be able to do your streams during the tour with Manticora? Or do you have holidays from you in this time then? I do my best to stream. It might not be in the evening. If so, I might stream the concert if it's possible and if I have Wi-Fi. I will do my best to do some streams with the concert. I might even try to capture a live stream tomorrow for you on that concert to test it out how the iPhone audio will sound like for you. Spoilers. I will also see if I just do a morning or streams, because when we are sleeping, we are most of the time in the bus. I might try to just stream whenever I have time. I cannot do it on the schedule here because now we are actually preparing the sound check, so it's not possible for me to live stream on my normal schedule. But I will, of course, do my best to do live streams whenever I can, and even like doing plus stuff like live shows being streamed. Do you like potatoes? Yeah. I love potatoes. They are amazing. Can you play some Slipknot? Of course I can, but not in the stream because it's not planned right now, as the stream is very much near the end when I'm done with the Q&A session. You need to put a strap on the thing and stand up and jam, Oddball says. Yeah, I know. But you also know that I got COVID last week and I was getting out of breath rather quickly. If you just take a look at my older streams, you will notice I'm exactly doing that. I'm a different person while standing. I'm doing headbanging, I'm jumping around, I'm moving around. I'm always playing while standing, but I won't do it when I'm having health issues, like now that I have recovered from COVID after 1 week. So the least thing I would do right now is standing up and play when tomorrow I have a hard day with standing up at 5 a.m., waking up at 5 a.m. in the morning, doing my day job, going to the train, driving 5 hours to Hamburg, then playing a show in the evening with my band, standing and having full power. I won't outpower myself right now with having a day coming up tomorrow like that. What's your name? My name is Jassy. You really like the song, the Vivaldi Tribute. Yes, Sarah, I really love that song, and I am a huge, huge admirer of Alexei. Rest in peace. Where does the friendly wizard live? I would like to meet him, says Olga. Olga, that's cute. A long and difficult one by the wizard, so I can, yeah. Okay, we'll just, the chat has refreshed. I'm trying to catch up with the questions there. Your favorite Joe Satriani song? Am I a bad person when I say I don't even know the song names? Just how they sound like? What amp did you start out with way back when you started playing? Yeah, the Line 6 Spider 3 at 15 watts. That was my first amp. Do you have any plan to cover Judas Priest song? I already did. I did a cover of Breaking the Law. Really? I thought you'd be on the bus the whole time. You're coming home between the shows. No, Millbrook. I will be streaming on the bus. That's what I said. If we have Wi-Fi on the bus, I will be streaming. We are the full time on the bus, and I will try to stream on the bus because there's no other possibility I can do live streams there. Do you like Tool? I appreciate their artistic input, but I actually don't listen to them. Your English is very good. Thank you, Mark. Thank you. You're playing a show like every night. Yeah, but just next week, and I'm not doing a day job before. What will determine if you will leave your teaching job in July, and when will you know? It will determine how much I earn from the stuff I'm doing online. I need roughly a lot of money to be able to pay all the taxes, the insurances, because in Germany it's rather hard to get independent. You really, really, really need to earn a ridiculous amount of money. If I'm near like 3/4 of this ridiculous huge amount of money, because more of half of it will be cut and then you're just a normal employee wage kind of person, I will see if I quit the job. So I still have 2 months to go to calculate if it all works out. If it doesn't, I can cut the hours on the school and might try it next term. But I believe I can make it because you guys are so supportive. I believe it will work out. I have to believe it will work out because this is my biggest dream. Is there a deadline for giving the RGT 1220 back to Ibanez? Up until now? No. What's your dream car? The DeLorean from Back to the Future. Can you play in Wie Malmsteen? No, not yet, but maybe one day. You should have a 5-Finger Death Punch song on your list. There is a 5-Finger Death Punch song on my list. What's your day job? I'm a math and physics teacher. Can you make a video reaction to Latin rock music? I'm not a reaction channel. I'm sorry. Jumping In, Jumping Out is my favorite Joe Satriani song. Then I have to take a listen to it. Maybe I even know it. Like I said, sometimes I'm very bad with song names. New metal or glam metal? Metal. Is there any question? Can you also please get in contact with Rammstein to act with OVERSENSE as support act? Oh, Nix. Okay. This is so cute of you. Yeah, you can. You guys need to tell Rammstein we should support them. I will just see. Scariest movie you've ever watched? I think there are scarier ones, but I really had a heart attack with Conjuring. When there were suddenly these creatures on the cupboard, I totally freaked out by that scene. My heart was exploding. Since then, I'm not a fan of horror movies anymore because I was so shocked by that scene. Do you like oatmeal? Yeah. Germany is cheap compared to Greece? Really? I think it's just depending where you live, I think, but I won't give up. I think I can make it with that. Will you buy Hydra, the new Ibanez guitar? No, I won't be able to carry it. You play black metal songs? No. What do you think of Nita Strauss? She's amazing and a big inspiration. Okay, I guess these are all questions. I will just wait maybe a couple more seconds until some more will drop in. Then I will play the last song for you. I will stream for about 1 hour and 45 minutes today because, like I said, I need to relax a little bit, not overdoing it, since tomorrow everything needs to be perfect for the show. Other than metal, is there any other genre of music you listen to? I'm a huge fan of older songs. I really like to listen to Django Reinhardt, for example. And I'm a huge fan of the Mafia, the City of Lost Heaven soundtrack with all the swing music. Also, I really love the 50 styles music from the Fallout 3 soundtrack. So I'm like vintage orientated if I listen to that. I'm also a huge fan of Cage the Elephant that I discovered through Borderlands. And yeah, I also like softer music. I appreciate also softer music. Conjuring is creepy, yeah. I know there's a second movie of Conjuring, but I won't watch it. Where did you buy your guitar? And how much did the most expensive one cost? This is a trick question because actually the last guitars I bought, I didn't spend money on them. I got them because I did a lot of promotional stuff for Ibanez doing videos. So the most expensive guitar I did actually buy has cost 800 euros, and that's the red PRS SE and charcoal cherry burst. No, that's a lie. I got another guitar I haven't presented to you yet, which will be a big reveal. That one was about 1,100 euros. That's the guitar I spent most money on. 1,100 euros is my most expensive guitar that I bought. My most valuable guitar I own was a trade with Ibanez because I have done a lot of videos. I got one single guitar, which is about 2,000 euros. This is the most expensive guitar I own, 1,999 euros. I feel uncomfortable playing instruments at that price because I feel it's just so much money in your hands. This is an Ibanez Prestige, my only Prestige model. We need water. Okay. Me too. How did you come up with this channel? It was actually a joke. I've been listening to a German techno band called Scooter back in the day, and I also started playing guitar because I was getting into Sum 41. And so I just decided to do a metal cover of one of Scooter's songs. And so this channel started. It was much fun for me to record. It was much fun for me to produce, and so this channel started. My best friend then told me, show yourself while playing, and here we are, after many years. Have you ever had a paranormal or spooky experience in any way? No, and I don't believe in that. I do love Phasmophobia, though. It's a great ghost hunting game, but I'm not a person who believes in the paranormal activity or to anything spooky. I don't believe that exists. Who in OVERSENSE is the most nervous about tomorrow's opening show? I think Danny is always the most nervous person as being the front man. Cheers to India, cheers to Argentina. So cool. Yeah, Germany is like it's getting really expensive to live, Melodify, this is true. But you don't like fruit. What up with that? I like pineapple, for example. I also got physalis in the living room, which I will eat after the stream because they are a great snack. Can we meet the entire crew with OVERSENSE, including the roadies and merch people in the stream? You believe we have a crew, Vincent. What if I told you OVERSENSE consists of 4 people? Danny, Paddle, Fau, and me. And yeah, if it's possible, you will see all 4 of us on stage in a live stream where I will capture the concert if it's possible. The crew just consists of the 4 of us. We're not that big right now. You like grindcore? No, gore grind. No. Seems like you discovered a lot of music through video games. Yes, Milbrook, this is true. Do you set up your own guitars? Yes. What is your favorite Scooter song? Oh, this is tough. There are so great ones. Hello, good to be back is nice. Maria, I like it loud. Move Your Ass extended version is great. One always hardcore. It's the question is, what is the question? There are so many fun Scooter songs. If Dragon Force played near you and Herman Lee asked, would you play live with them? No. I would be the most laughed about guitarist at that evening because I cannot play Dragon Force live, like right away. I might have to practice a month maybe. I won't do this spontaneously. I would totally fail. Are you still listening to Scooter? From time to time I do. Yeah. Guilty pleasure. Do you like psytrance? No, not really. Okay, chat refreshed. How long is your most recent Ibanez you received on loan for? I think a year at max, because after that I have played enough on the guitar, or yeah, about a year I think. Have you ever heard of the band Loudness? No. Nick Skips, I have listened to Tool, but they never really touched me so much with their music. Have you ever think to have your signature guitar? Yeah, of course, but who will give me a signature guitar if my band is not big enough? Scooter, wicked, yeah. My favorite takeaway in Germany was currywurst. What's yours? Döner Kebab. Do you believe in God? This is an interesting question. I do believe there is a higher power, but everyone can name this power as he or she wants. Because nothing exists because of the point of existing, and if it does, then existence is the higher power in itself. If you like Phasmophobia, you should try Forewarned. It's Phasmo in Egyptian tombs. Oh, this is interesting. I love Egyptian mythology. What about EMG guitars? I don't comment on that for some reasons. Would you like to live with the real claptrap in your house? No, definitely not. Did you record your OVERSENSE record yourself? Yes, we did record EGOMANIA all on ourselves. We didn't book a studio. Anything else? Do you like Sepultura? Some of the songs, yes. Do you know Duane Allman? I think I have heard of him. Do you like Massive Attack? I never heard of that. Have you heard about Rotting Christ? No. Do you like Breaking Benjamin? Yes. Don't feel guilty about Scooter. It was the first band I saw live. Me too, Andre. Me too. What a funny coincidence. It was also my first live show with Scooter, and it was so amazing. They just had a really terrible support band. I'm not someone who talks bad about other people, so I won't mention the name, but they have really had a bad support act band. But also my first show was Scooter. Do you like Beyond Burgers? I never tried one. I really have to. I think you will get your signature guitar. Oh, thank you, Justin. Do you know Juliana Wilson? Of course, we already did a collab back in the days. She's amazing. She's so great, so talented, so hardworking and passionate. It's crazy. How do you record songs for your albums? With my interface. You can do an album production at home. Don't need to book a studio. Is Juliana Wilson the next Tina S? No, no one is the next whatsoever, because everyone is an individual. You are the next inspiration. Keep it like that. How did your band OVERSENSE come to be? And did you join after it had been in existence? I just joined in 2017. It was a studio project of the vocalist Danny and the drummer Paddle. And they decided to get the band for live shows out to the world. And so they were looking for fellow musicians. And after a few lineup changes, since middle of 2018, the lineup is consistent. What about Schecter guitars? I have an Apocalypse Red Rain and it's amazing. What about Devil Driver? I know about them, but I don't listen to so many bands right now. Have you ever heard of a band called Brickbath? No. Do you use some kind of Facebook or Instagram turbo posts? No. I don't pay for that. I won't give the companies any more money if they don't get money to us. If they will just block my videos, I don't have any interest into paying for promotion. You can also make it work with your community. I don't pay for clicks. It's not my style. I know Charlie Parra del Rego. Of course, he's so amazing and humble. He's a great person. What do you like to eat when you're on the road besides sushi? Anything delicious, like hamburgers, a good salad. I'm a huge salad fan. Like if you have a great salad, wow, it's delicious. What do you use to transmit the sound of a guitar apart from the Focusrite OBS? Nothing. If you could make a guest appearance on an album, which band would it be? I think Slipknot, because I'm good with riffs. Your favorite female vocalists? Oh, I like Sharon Del Ado from Within Temptation. Lizzie Hale is amazing, for example. Jen Majora has also a great voice. Amy Lee. Avril Lavigne. I love her to bits. She's such a big inspiration for me. Who founded OVERSENSE? Like I said, Danny and Paddle. And who named your band? Yeah, these two. It's basically the village name they come from, translated to English. There are so many questions dropping in right now. You guys are getting crazy. I really need to stop and play a last song for you. Can you recommend a good Ibanez guitar that's quality and doesn't break the bank? Check out my 200 worth of 2,000 euros guitar video. There is a great guitar I can recommend to you. Wie ist das Wetter bei euch auch so gut? Ja, natürlich. Do you like Eddie Van Halen? Totally. Could you try to play Blindfolded? Yeah, there are streams online where I did play it. Right now I have brain fog and focus issues because I was affected with COVID. So if you want and if you're patient, I will come back with Blindfolded challenges in August playing full songs blindfolded. Okay. So I will have to really say bye right now. I will play a last song for you, which is Blut im Auge by Equilibrium, because I really need some rest. I need to pack my stuff because it's already late, getting late here, and I have to wake up early, so I really have to cut it here. I'm amazed how many questions you've been asking, and I will be totally looking forward to the live streams on the tour. I think it will be more chatting. I will try to get my portable studio with me in the bus so I can also play some songs for you. But most of the time we can do more of these question and answer sessions. It's amazing how many questions you have. It's so amazing to talk to you, and we have to do it again, maybe on the tour bus. So, first of all, I want to say thank you to my moderator team, Olga Milbuk and Gummibär, the OMG team, for always being here and being the best support ever. Then I want to say thank you to you for joining today's stream. If you don't know me, my name is Jassy. I'm a guitar YouTuber, and I do streams every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Monday at 6 p.m. CEST with the Speed Challenge, Wednesday at 5 p.m. CEST with the Q&A session and some songs, and Friday mornings at 9:30 a.m. CEST with the Learn That Song Challenge. This Friday it won't be available since I have a show on Thursday evening. I might do a substitute stream in Friday evening instead of morning, so if you want you can join on Friday, but I will keep you posted if it can take place or if I'm totally destroyed. Last but not least, I also do upload videos every Saturday at 6 p.m. CEST. So my last upload was a guitar playthrough of our original song, The Longing. If you want to check that one out, it's my most current video on my video page. Last but not least, I want to say thank you to everyone who supported me today through the super chats. Since thanks to you guys, I will be able to live from YouTube. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very, very much. Thanks to you, I will be able to live from YouTube, and I can do much more content, different content for you, and be more live. So thank you so much today to Milbrook, to Frank, to Metal334666, to someone from Japan, I think. I cannot read out your name. I'm sorry about that. But cheers to Japan. Thank you to Gummy Bear, to Milbrook, to Gummy Bear, to Jackson, to Gummy Bear, to Jackson, to Vincent. I will play your song Links 234 then next time. Thank you to Milbrook, to Jackson, to Gummy Bear, to Frank, to Gummy Bear, to Milbrook, to Jackson, to Gummy Bear, to Jackson, to Babada, to Frank, to Babada again, to Gummy Bear, to the most recent donator. I also cannot read out your name. Thank you very much. And thank you to Gummy Bear. I think it's South Korean. I think this is the sign for won, if I'm being mistaken. So if I'm not wrong, cheers to South Korea. So thank you so much for being here, guys. I wish you a happy day, evening, wherever you are. Stay so positive, so supportive and amazing, because people like you, we need more people like you in this world. Having fun, having positive thoughts, and share positivity. This is amazing. So the last song for today will be the Finsky song, like always, and I really hope you will enjoy it. Jamie. Say hi to Jamie, a fellow YouTuber. He's amazing. Yay. I will totally look forward when I'm fully recovered to play while standing again, because it's better for my shoulder to just play while standing. Should we do a collab, says Jamie? Of course, why not? I believe that we have many bands, many songs we like in common. So if you want, you can just write on Instagram to me, or just give an email to jj's1girlband@web.de, and we can do something. Just be sure I will be on tour since next week till mid of June. Then I am just preparing a class trip for my own class, and I'm being honest, August will work for me, Jamie, because then I will be fully independent. School will be away, so just write to me and we can plan something in August if you want. I would be totally in for a collab, and I think everyone else also will totally enjoy it when, do something original or something cool together. So just shoot a message to me and we'll do something. Also need to tell me what you found out about duality. Maybe I also played it wrong all these years. Do you have Facebook? Yes, I have. Same name like here. Everywhere on social media, I'm JJ's One Girl Band, even if I'm not a one girl band. But I will become one. Hopefully this year. So bye, everyone. I really, really, really hope that you have a great day. I still need to focus a bit. I still deal with this brain fog and focus issues. Thank you so much for your huge support, guys. I really hope you enjoyed today's question and answer sessions and the bit of guitar playing. Will find the time. I hope I find the time to stream for you on Friday if I'm not destroyed for the 23 hours day. No, 20 hours day tomorrow. So we will just see. I will keep you posted if the stream is happening or not, or if I will have a video for you on Saturday or not. It's kind of really stressful right now with all the tour preparations, but I think it will get calmer soon enough. Okay. So I will check out the video of Jim playing duality. So thank you, Jamie, for that hint. But I guess they also do change their playing style every now and then. But thank you. I will check it out. So bye, everyone. Have a great day, evening, wherever you are. I really need to get on the couch and get my things packed for the show tomorrow. So have a great day, evening. See you again on Friday, maybe. Maybe on tour. If you are interested, check out our tour dates with OVERSENSE. We are here in Germany, Austria, Switzerland, Belgium, and the Netherlands.